Okay, so here me and Sal are working on jumping up on different objects before we go ahead and get in the car to go to the park. And I can use pretty much anything that's large enough to hold him and sturdy. So I used the bed, the couch, and some of the raised dog beds I have. I could also use things out and about, such as large rocks that are very flat on top, that are real secure, that aren't going to rock. And then benches, sometimes picnic tables. Having him jump up on things on cue is just going to help us support the fact that we also might have him jump up into the car. These things are usually just easier to lure him up into because we can maneuver around them a little better. It's also kind of fun just to have them do different behaviors in environments like parks because we know he gets kind of riled up, and getting his mind off of stuff like that can also be helpful. But right now we're just talking about getting him in a car. So that's our focus. And he does really, really well. As I kind of explained it, I'm just going to leave this part in where I'm trying to get my daughter to hold the camera for me. So it's a little filler video. But all I'm doing is using the same encouraging words that I used on the couch. I just happen to use up, up. It doesn't really matter, so we can change that. If you want me to get a better, like, more defined cue, we can. I just happen to use up, up as a kind of bouncy, lively encouragement sound, right? So all I'm going to do is get a slight running start, ask for an up, up. Once he gets in the car, give him a treat. He does it perfect for me, and while I definitely understand that you've done all of this at home, I'm hoping doing it other places will help you get him up in there yourself. I would try, before getting in the car, asking him to jump on a few things in your house or in your backyard or wherever you have available, and then trying to get in the car like I did. I really think that tiny, short practice we had really made it that much easier to get him in the car. So I would try that. We'll keep practicing it and kind of just go from there. Okay, so we went to the park and he did great. We did not run into any dogs, but we got amazing leash work in, and we did see a few people walking by. There was a construction or some sort of like community cleanup, something going on. So it was really crowded. There was just no dogs. So we had low levels of distraction to work on some leash walking, which is nice since he's been out for a while, and me and him haven't had time to practice together. It was nice to kind of have a lower level. I was hoping to run into some dogs, but it's still good practice. And he just rocks it the entire time. His heel work is beautiful, and he just does amazing. He's so focused on me. And my treats are very spread out. The only time that I pick them up is if people are walking a little bit closer, or I notice his ears kind of go up and him getting a little tighter. I'll pick up the treats a little bit to remind him that we're working. But he does great. His turnarounds are great. His focus is great, and he seems a lot more comfortable out and about today than he has in the past, even without dogs being around. Okay, so here we are leaving. We're gonna practice getting in the car again. Pops right up. No problems. I did say up, up, but I did not lure him in. I'm treating him after he got in. He gets a lot of treats here for this, but I didn't lure him, so that was great. And I am missing a shoe because I'm using it to prop the camera up. If you're wondering why I don't have a shoe on my foot at a park, that's why. But he did so well.